Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is all about one of the difficult phase of my life. I am going to share most difficult phase of my life till now. Yes, that phase was that me and my family got COVID positive, except Ishita, that is me, my father, my mother, and my grandfather. So today I'll be sharing you how I started with it and why it came into our house and what symptoms started during our journey so that you could take precautions in the beginning and get yourself quarantined and tested as soon as possible. So actually my father used to go to the office and unknowingly that the person is COVID positive, he drank a cup of tea from his hand. Actually he took the cup of tea not from the hand, but he took a cup of tea from his hand and drank it. So from there only he got COVID infected from his office, and as his office is all closed, so of course there was no passage of the air. Therefore, it was like very much complicated. Therefore, that's why he got infected. So on that very first day, he was having no symptoms, not even the fever, and still he was not known that the person was COVID infected. The next day he got his fever as 99, and we were damn sure that it's not COVID, it must be the normal viral which was going right now. And the next day also his fever didn't came low, he still was having fever 99, but on that day he came to know that the person from whom he drank tea is COVID positive. So we quarantined him in the below portion of our house, but actually he started taking steam and kara the very first day. He started taking zinc COVID tablets, and he also started taking, I suppose, paracetamol. These four things he started on that very first day as a precaution, and then the next day he got himself tested, and like he was having no symptoms, like only fever was there till now. So we didn't got ourselves checked, but then suddenly his stomach got stiffed. There was some kind of stiffness in his stomach and he was unable to eat, so that was a problem. And then suddenly loose motions also started, so he started eating khichdi, and the day he got his report as COVID positive, he was all broken from inside. I have experienced that thing, like that was very worst. So then of course, actually we rest, except my father. My father was taking the steam and kara, but we all didn't start it. So that was a carelessness which we took, and due to which we also got COVID positive. The next day of getting his report, we also got checked, and we tested negative. First my mother and grandfather tested positive, and I and Ishita was tested negative. Then the test was again done, as the government people said that if almost all the members of the house are positive, how could the two children can be left negative? And then in the second test I got my report as positive. So we all got quarantined in separate rooms, and Ishita was managing on her own. Then suddenly one night my father felt a pain in his chest. So we all got scared and we decided to send him to the hospital, as we thought that there could be some problem in his lungs. But he was infected by the second wave of COVID, so that was not about all lungs. His lungs was very like 1 or 2% affected, but actually that was a gastric problem. Of course, due to gastric problem, he got his stiffness in his stomach and the pain in his chest. So in hospital, hopefully the bed was available at that time. The COVID was not that much, so he got the bed available, and he also got certain medicines for gastric problem, and certain injections also, due to which his stomach stiffness and chest pain gone. That was the main thing which was gone, and we were fine. Okay, fine. But I was having no symptoms, not even the fever. My temperature remained 96 or 97. The normal temperature is 98.6, but mine was 97 or 96, and my mother's temperature remained, I think, 99 for 2 days, and then she was also fine. So we were infected very mildly. But my father got fever 100 in the first 10 days. And suddenly one day, like on the 12th day, his fever rose to 102, I suppose. And my father was having grandfather was having the fever 101. So actually the fever problem was overcome by tablet Dolu. And the best thing we did was we took all the suggestions from our relatives, and we searched in Google like what precautions we can take, home remedies, all that we searched. Of course, vitamin C was one of the tablet, which was one of the most important tablet. All the tablets during when you're COVID infected is important. That was the thing. And my father's report got positive 3 times. Like first when he got his check up for the first time, and again 2 times he got his checkup in the hospital, then also he came positive, but the third time hopefully he got his report as negative. So the second report was on 14th, then I think then 16th day, and then on 21st day he got his report as negative. So like it's not a point कि आपकी report 14 days में negative आ जाएगी. Dead cells of the virus are available, so which may recover slowly, so it may take 21 days to get yourself recovered. Of course, one day my father's oxygen went to 84, and he suddenly started breathing very heavily, so he went to his balcony and he took deep breaths taking the oxygen, and his oxygen was recovered 92, although oxygen cylinders at that time was available, but hopefully automatically by natural methods there was no need of the oxygen cylinder, and he got his oxygen as leveled. Then this was all thing I suppose I experienced. I'll be posting a video of the diet for you for your help. You can just go and see that video if you like want to do. Of course, now in that video I'll be also telling what precautions what all we were doing during the COVID and what all we are doing now. The steam, I'll tell you, the steam we were taking thrice a day daily, that is in morning, after the get up, before sleeping, and I think in afternoon around 4 p.m. So the one was at 8 a.m., 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. These 3 times we were taking steam. And the vitamin C tablets we were taking before going to sleep, once in a night. That was the thing. And actually during COVID you don't have to think, you have to keep yourself busy, because my father was like very much thinking, so I think that infected him more as compared to us. I was not thinking at all. I was like enjoyable, I was doing my craft, I was doing my studies, I was like all normal, just I was closed in a room. So that was the thing. So I think due to my positive energy I didn't felt any symptoms, and that was the best part of mine. Of course, I would like to thank my neighbors, Anita aunty, Gurmeet aunty, and Parul aunty, and of course our neighbor, I think doctor aunty, because they helped us a lot. They they buy vegetables for us and get to us, and they made food for us, and they got the stuff for us, all the important medicines. So that was very good thing. But everyone is not good. So there was one neighbor, actually they lived in just front of her house, and when my father was going to the hospital, they all were standing in their balconies. Like mother was standing on the front gate, the child was standing in the balcony, and the grandfather, that is Nana, was standing on the terrace, and they all were keeping their hands on their waist, and they all were laughing seeing my father. So I think we should not say, but yes, when they will experience this thing, they'll get to know what all are the consequences they face. The people who are COVID infected, what all consequences they face. So you should not laugh on anyone, no? That was the worst thing, and I suppose they're the worst neighbors ever. Still they are getting help from me. That was horrible. Okay, also I would like to thank my Bua, who gave us a lot of suggestions, my Nani Nanu, who woke up till 3 and till 4 at night, like late at night, and they were talking to the hospital manager, getting the info about my father when he got his oxygen low. And of course the big thank to my mother, who during like being COVID infected worked a lot. So thanks to everyone, I'll be like very much grateful to you. And this was all about my COVID journey. Thanks for watching. please watch the diet. It will be very helpful to you. Bye.